Okay, so the thing is about the cardio gym is that you want to kind of experiment with it at first. It's like a playground.
Okay.
And then depending on what you like, what settings you like, you go into the program knowing that. For the most part, on this particular machine, there's different versions of it, you want to experiment with the height of where the pulleys are, because those will determine kind of the angle and the muscles that you hit.
Got it.
So if you don't like it, we'll make an adjustment. And then for the most part, there's only twice that you're going to change it, when you're facing front and then when you turn it around.
Okay.
So we'll make a note of what works best for you.
Got it.
Depending on where you are, like in 2 or 3 weeks, if you want to change it up, that's okay. So pulley system number 1. Number 2 is that there's different ways that you can approach the workout. Because it is a cardio workout, you want to deal with time, but also you want to deal with reps, because there's systematic movement. So we could do it on the pyramid. You could do the whole first 5 movements, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then go back and do it again, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Okay.
And just fatigue till you have nothing left.
Right.
Or you can literally just go, okay, 25 seconds on this movement, whatever you like.
Okay.
So I would recommend in the beginning, just to kind of get a flow going, that we go for time.
Okay.
Or actually, no, you know what? Take it back. If you were to be...
She takes it back.
I take it back. If we were to do this full and do the full time, but because I'm going to train you on it, we're going to bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
We'll start with the movement. So we'll start with 5 reps of each. That way you know what to do. And then you can do this, you can turn it around and do that, then get up and do it again and turn it around. We'll just kind of experiment. But the goal is when you start feeling the pain, you switch it up. And we switch muscles back and forth so that you don't get too tired and exhausted, because you do have to keep going. That's the key.
Okay.
And also, depending on if you want to trick people around you, you can start out on a really heavy weight, because you're a big guy, you're really strong, but what's going to be so funny is that you're going to learn that you don't really want that much weight, because the idea is it's almost like you're going to be pedaling with your feet, but you're pedaling with your arms type of thing, but in a bunch of different motions.
Got it.
So it's the cardio of the upper body, but in a bunch of different ways. So you'd only kind of want your body resistance.
Okay.
So we'll start a little heavier, and then we'll go down so you know what it feels like. Okay?
So what's first?
What's first is the pedals. Make sure we're going to get your settings right, number 1.
Okay.
And then number 2, we're going to go through the 5 system, or 5-step system in the beginning. We're going to always start with the handlebars, front and back, and then when we're done with the handlebars, we will recreate most of the movements with the long bar.
Okay.
But the handlebars kind of give you a little bit more leverage. And the other thing is, for these, make sure that it's you can either take it off or secure it to your foot, otherwise it'll get caught on that.
Sit down?
Yes, please.
Okay. Does the distance adjust or not?
Exactly, it will.
Okay, because we're tight, we're close.
So the way it adjusts is right here on the handlebar.
Okay.
And it kind of goes like that. So you might want to push it up and make sure you get some leverage.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand up for a second.
Yeah. Are we locked somehow? It's not moving. Oh, there you go.
It's angular. So
okay, got it.
Okay, so you squeeze it.
Once we get used to it, it'll be easy.
Exactly. Okay, so you sit down. You want for me, I'm going to go probably right there at full extension. You want it almost straight, but not quite, so that you can go like that. So depending on that, take a seat. And you can kind of stand up to push. Remember, it goes back that way.
Okay, so I probably need to sit up a little bit more, right? Too much, or that's almost full extension, right? Okay.
Let's test it out. How does that feel?
That's good.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so the first thing is your setting. Now, it's probably, if you're on it by yourself, that's your setting.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Number 2, there's all different types of programs. The majority of machines, quick start's usually going to be the one that you use.
Okay.
So we're going to go for start, and all it's going to do is time you. And you can go up or down, and that way you can decide what kind of resistance you want.
Resistance, okay.
So let's go down. Let's start you out almost at the bottom. Go ahead and pedal. Is that too late?
That's good. It's good to start. I mean, you know, my cardio is definitely not in good shape.
Okay. So there's two parts to the cardio gym. Number one, the parts that you do the entire time you're going to be pedaling.
Right.
And the only time you're going to stop is when you get up and you flip the bike around.
Okay.
Okay? And then the other parts you can do is free lifting. Now, however, I don't know, is that going to be your concentration? Or, I mean, is only the cardio part
Just
going
the
to be your
cardio, because
concentration?
I train 4 days a week with the weights. So
Exactly. Okay.
this is all cardio for me here.